Hey guys, and welcome to an Only the Show video. Today I'm going to be showing Conquest tips. This is a mode that pretty much is a must in the beginning of the game. Now, this is normally how I start off. Don't really play any games at the beginning. Just kind of going through and getting my territories expanded. So first I'm going to show you what I normally do, what I've done the last 2 years in Conquest, which is build over to Seattle. Now we're going to do a bit of this, and we're going to kind of section this off, so hopefully the twins don't invade over here. Okay, they got that. But this is, so I did this a little different previous times that I've built this kind of starter setup, but I'm just gonna show what I'm gonna do just straight up. So I'm gonna start to give tips now while I show you basically how to start and tactics that I find work the best while trying to fill the whole board. So the first tip really is kind of section when you're taking over strongholds. Say the West. Maybe once you get done with Mariners, Giants, Athletics, Angels, Dodgers, Padres, and Rockies, and the Diamondbacks, kind of section this area off from here down, or from like the Rockies down, and just get every space from there to the left. Doing that will result in basically for every 3 spaces that you own, you get a conquest, you get a fan to add to try and to build up your sort of empire. Now once you building off sections like this allows you to get a lot of area, a lot of space to get extra stuff. So right now I'm going to build up this area right off the bat. Actually, let me add, make sure your stronghold has like 3 fans in the territory, because if the twins had like 4 right there or something, then the territory was a goner. We're going to have to play against them on normally like a harder difficulty, like Hall of Fame or Legendary. You have to play on those a lot when you're trying to defend. So right now we got Seattle in a really good spot right here. They're getting attacked by the Giants, and we're getting a good amount of fans every time we take a turn. So I'm going to fast forward until once I fill out this. So now that we have this big section over here, I'm going to attempt to start to take over the Mariners. So sim these games, you don't have to play them, and you never have to play the games to gain fans. It's, in my opinion, just a waste of time. So we're gonna go right here. Look, we can play it on All-Star. Now if you want to make this really easy on you, go like this, skip to steal fans phase, let those play out. You can press X, not X, press square to skip those. And then right here, reinforce with another 10, and we can now go at this with 21, play it on veteran, get an easy win. Now off the bat, once you get this sort of set up on the left side over here, make sure this territory right here, you maintain that. Once you get this whole side, I recommend just going down the line, taking out these on around veteran or rookie every time. I'd say veteran, just because it's quicker. You're going to be able to play it on veteran a lot easier. Now once you get up to the Rockies, I do suggest that you take this territory, maybe diagonal line over here, like just some sort of line, and then get every single territory, spend a few turns getting every territory on the left side conquered, and then you're going to be getting like 50, I would say, 50 fans, probably more than that, every turn, and you're gonna be able to just swoop, get this one, get in, rebuild your wall around that, or just start taking them any way you want. Really, it's you can use the method of just going from place to place, and not really building, like taking every square around them. Now I'm going to go into a few tips with some of the player challenges that you have to do. So some of them you need not infield assist, just assist. Now if you need assist with a player, put them on catcher, get to 2 strikes, and then throw like some breaking balls into the dirt that they'll drop. And because they're out of position most of the time, they will drop it, and you'll be able to send it over to first, get those done pretty easily. And then there's a few players that you have to get outs with and just stick them at first. Most of the time they will catch the ball. They will drop it sometimes, which will get a little bit annoying, but most of the time they don't. But anyways, here's the setup right here. You can easily play this on veteran, take that, and just continue to go down the line. Now, one thing that I didn't notice every time I was playing Conquest, once you take the territory, these 20 fans that I put against the Mariners will stay there, so you can continue, press on it again, and use it to attack, and continue to move on to the Giants, which have a heck of a lot more. Voice cracking, heck of a lot more, so you have to play them harder. Now, finally, we get to some of the reward program for Conquest. So pretty much all these done. So I'm going to show you some of the, actually no, it doesn't even show you the things, but anyways, once you get every single space completed, you get Baseball Manifest Destiny, you get a 10-pack bundle, 15,000 XP, 500 stubs, and 40, 40 tickets. First reward, pretty sure 5%, not 5%, maybe 10%, I don't know, but very early on you get this Benoit. Not bad. Nice gold reliever to have just right out the gate. Now, Adrian Gonzalez, here's his stats. Not really a power hitter on this one, but a good first baseman, if you want to start that out. Right fielder as well. I think, honestly, would be a decent right fielder. Really good contact hitter. I mean, only 32 speed, but if you've got a big wall and right, then that's going to be fine. Now, Guidry, not my favorite, but he's okay. Ian Desmond, right now, I have him in my lineup. Good contact hitting, shortstop, decent fielding stats, 71 speed. Now, Estrada, I want to point out with this guy is that once a runner gets on base, his stance changes, so I think that's kind of good. 88 break. His curveball is really good. I utilize that. Now, Jim Edmonds, this is so far my favorite player I've gotten from the Conquest that I've used a good bit. I really like him. I think that one's like 80 something. Anyways, this is really far down the line if you're just starting. So really good fielder, really good hitter. You play a lot of righties when you first start Diamond Dynasty, so he's a good player to use. Next up, Cole Hamels. I played a game, the first game that I played with him, struck out the first 6 batters. And then ended up ending the game with 15 strikeouts and completed the last pitching challenge that you need to do in Conquest. Now, Edgar Martinez can play first and third, but doesn't really have any power at all. Maybe if he played like short, I would like this card because he got the contact. He's okay at fielding, nothing special there, but honestly, I really don't enjoy this card that much. Not really worth it. And then you end off with Luis Gonzalez, who I haven't really gotten to use yet, but his card looks pretty good. Play anywhere in the outfield. Think he's probably going to end up in right for me. I got JD Martinez in left, so that's how it is. 2,000 stubs for that one, 10,000 XP, and then you get the program souvenir, which people are thinking that down the line you might be able to use that for something big. You also get one for, Jesus, voice cracking in half. Also get one for, oh, never mind. This isn't the one that they think you're going to be able to use down the line. The Conquest Extreme is the one that they think you're going to be able to use down the line. Now, Conquest Extreme, really difficult. Cubs on turn 1. All these, you can pause the screen and look at those. But that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me,